Welcome to the NFL's Football Trivia Challenge. Experience the rich tradition of professional football with Tom Brookshire and me, Pat Summerall, as you pitch yourself against the toughest football minds in the country. But don't be fooled. Strength and endurance won't win this game, but a quick reaction and a little knowledge might. Get ready. We're about to kick off. Well, here we are in the locker room. You can hear the capacity crowd outside. They're really geared up for a tough game, Tom.
Absolutely, Pat. This NFL Football Trivia Challenge is played in one of the toughest venues in the league. The questions are hard. The fans are unforgiving.
So let's get out there and win. Click on a helmet and pick your teams. Pick a jersey to select a skill level. Then get up the ramp and onto the field.
If you need help to get started, just select the first aid kit. And you know what they say about hitting the showers.
That's right, Tom. They're for the folks who aren't up to the challenge. Okay, now make your selections and get out there and...
Pat, you played for both the
So, is this one player or two players?
Boy, Tom, that crowd's pretty wound up out there.
They sure are, Pat. You know, we keep talking about how hard the game is, and believe me, some of the questions are tough. But playing is really pretty simple.
You're right. Take this locker room, for instance. You just move the cursor over your selection and click a button to make changes. Or
Do you guys know?
To play the game.
Doesn't get any easier than that. But are all the options obvious?
It should be. Just moving the cursor around the...
Let's see, pick a team.
The crowd's going nuts. Are they foaming at the mouth or what?
They're just getting pumped up for this game, that's for sure.
Is first aid needed?
I hope not. But hey, if a team's in trouble,
I don't know. Oh well.
Right inside the first aid kit.
I guess we'll see what happens.
Red Cross.
Let's help do.
The locker room acts as the kickoff for this trivia game. There are default settings for the game. You can see helmets of the chosen teams on the lockers. So if players just click on the ramp, they'll go to the game board and play at the rookie level. However, as you can see, each team has a locker which allows the players to set the conditions of the game, such as skill level and team selection, by clicking on the jerseys or helmets respectively. Players can then click on the ramp to go to the game board. After you complete the challenge, you'll be returned to this menu where you can decide to play again or hit the showers, which shows the final credits and exits you from the program. And finally, as you have already discovered, you can get first aid or help in how to play the game. The helmets let you choose your team. Here you can pick a team from the AFC Conference by highlighting a helmet and clicking a controller button. If you want to select an NFC team, just click on the AFC-NFC toggle button here, and you'll see the other conference teams. Selecting a team branches you right back to the locker room, where your team's helmet is displayed above your locker. And that's all there is to these screens. Oh, I guess the one other thing that I may need to mention is that a team cannot play with itself. These jerseys let you set your skill level.
Okay.
Here, players may select the difficulty of the challenge. Just highlight and click on a jersey to select your skill level, and you'll be returned to the locker room to see it hanging in your locker. The questions get harder as the levels increase from rookie to veteran and then to all-pro. And players can play with different levels, so rookies can challenge all-pros and still have an equal shot at winning. Here's how you get to the game board screen where all the action takes place. The object of the challenge is to correctly answer questions and move the ball down the field to score touchdowns or kick field goals. The player with the most points at the end of the game is considered the winner. But don't feel bad if you don't score the most points, because having fun and learning about the traditions of football are what this game's all about. You can see the game board looks just like a scoreboard in a real football stadium. The helmets show who's playing as the home and visiting teams, and the football shows which team currently has possession. The game clock shows how many questions remain in the quarter, and the play clock ticks down the seconds remaining in each play. These displays show how many 24-second timeouts each team has remaining in the game. The quarter, down, and current position of the ball are depicted by these readouts. And this sliding scale shows the relative position of the ball on the field. This big question mark is probably the most important button on the screen. You've got to be on your toes because clicking on it starts the play. Pat will read the question and you click the button a second time to see the possible answers. Just highlight and click on the answer you think is correct. If you don't even try to guess at an answer before the play clock runs down, then you lose that down. Speed is important in selecting the right answer, since the faster you answer a question, the more yardage you get. And you've got to score points to win. There are only a couple of other things you need to know. On fourth down, you can punt the ball if you don't think you'll be able to make enough yardage to get a first down. Punts always put your opponents on their own 20-yard line, so strategy comes into play in either going for it or for punting. Also, when you're inside your opponent's 35-yard line, the punt option changes to a field goal. Just click on the field goal button before starting the play if you want to go for 3 points. Finally, the exit button takes you back to the locker room. And that should be everything you need to know about playing the NFL's Football Trivia Challenge. I'll take you back to the locker room so that you begin your own challenge. Good luck.
All right, let's just go and do it. Sure.
It's the Cowboys versus the Bengals. The New York Jets are in what division?
What the? An AF, NFC, it's East something, but I mean, that was NFC East.
Dan Marino's 48 TD passes in 1984 eclipsed the old record set by what player?
I don't know. I don't know.
The Buffalo Bills play their home games in what city?
This is who has the ball right now?
The offense will need a pretty quick response to get a first down this play.
You think they'll bring on the punting team?
Well, it looks like they will elect to punt instead of answering the question. What 1989 Canton inductee once called Lombardi to say he would be interested in a job?
Nope, I don't know. I'm terrible at this kind of stuff.
Despite landing on his head, which Bills receiver was not seriously injured?
Ooh, I know. I suck. I'm aware.
What ex-Steeler said he wanted 4 rings and got them and made it to the Hall of Fame in 1989? Since 1963, what team has the best winning percentage in pro football?
Oh.
What 2 teams played in Super Bowl 8?
I don't know.
Who scored the game-winning TD in the Miracle at the Meadowlands play? The offense will need a... Well, it looks like they will elect to punt instead of answering the question.
Punt.
How many pounds of pressure
Jesus.
are in an
I don't know.
NFL game ball? The Houston Oilers play their home games in what city? He could have been a big star. He won 5 NFL championships and was inducted into the Hall of Fame in '77.
I don't know.
Which NFL official wears a black and white striped uniform?
Seriously? Seriously? Wait. Oh, it's all about. Wait, oh, I'm a dumbass. I didn't look at some of the other ones. I just saw a referee there. I got tricked.
What is this official signaling?
Ejected.
What is the Giants' record in Super Bowl games? This challenge won't go down in the record books as a stellar performance.
Neither team has really distinguished itself up to this point.
What division are the Cleveland Browns in?
Hey, floating platforms. Did you finish Alleyway?
What former Cowboy and ABC Monday Night Football commentator was nicknamed Dandy? Who was the head coach of the 1992 Seattle Seahawks? During the 70s, while playing for the Cowboys, who was nicknamed Hollywood?
You choked? How far did you choke?
Al Toon led the Jets with 74 receptions in 1991, but who had the most yards receiving?
Oh, there was only 24. I thought there was 32 levels. Oh no, you don't know which
Looks
one
like
it was.
might be time for a
Hey.
field goal attempt, Pat.
Well,
I thought you said there was.
the New England Patriots play their home games in what city?
NFL Forts.
The gamble didn't pay off this time, Pat.
You're right, and a potential scoring situation was lost.
But you can't die at all on the bonus levels?
What two teams played in Super Bowl IV?
I knew the Chiefs were there. I couldn't remember who else was there.
What Raider head coach and former team member made it to the Hall of Fame in 1989?
Yeah, I played this on the CDI before. There's more out there.
What old man passed and kicked his way into the Hall of Fame in 1981 at the age of 51? Who was the head coach of the Bengals in 1991?
I said Bill Belichick. He was definitely not. Saw a name I knew. Oh, realize the second one?
Who lost in Super Bowl 23? The Washington Redskins play their home games at what stadium?
Oh shit! I meant to. That was a dumb mistake on my part.
It's 4th and long.
Well, it looks like they will elect to punt instead of answering the question. During the 40s and 50s, what Hall of Famer was nicknamed Bullet? The Atlanta Falcons are in what division?
Oh, there's more trivia. There's plenty of trivia out there and plenty of forms.
How
So
many points are awarded for a touchdown?
The second half is about to get underway.
The ball's positioned on the 20-yard line. We're about to get started with the first question. During the 50s and 60s, what Hall of Famer was nicknamed Night Train? When the Chicago Bears had a cheerleading squad, what were they called? What Oiler ran faster in a top-fuel dragster than on his feet? What position did Dan Reeves play during his career?
here's the booze.
Who served for 29 years as the general manager for the Cowboys and was inducted into the Hall of Fame?
Oh shit! I meant to click on the fourth one.
It's 4th and long.
Oh, crap. I didn't mean to do that.
Who led the Broncos in scoring in 1991?
Great. Come on.
What player known as...
Oh, shit. Ah.
Where did the San Francisco 49ers play their home games prior to Candlestick Park?
Boo.
What two running backs were known as Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid?
Hmm. Hmm.
Which of these players holds the highest career completion percentage?
Ooh, that's a tough one, huh? I thought it was either 2 or 3.
The defense takes over on downs. The fans sure are second-guessing that decision.
You're right, Tom. They came away with nothing, but the same fans would have cheered if they'd made a first.
Ugh. Good old trivia.
The San Diego Chargers play their home games at what stadium?
I figured it wasn't that, but I wouldn't know it would be otherwise. Never heard of San Diego Park Stadium before.
What
Be
two
one.
teams met in Super Bowl 15?
You can see how little knowledge I have on this stuff. You see it actively right now.
How many weeks of regular season games are played in the NFL?
It was somewhere up there. Damn it.
It's 4th and long.
Well, it looks like they will elect to punt instead of answering the question. Who played in Super Bowl 24? A flower child of the 60s, what ex-Ram was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1982?
Yeah, I know. But beyond that, I'm not too knowledgeable on football stuff either, so...
I'm still waiting for that one big question to break this ball game wide open, Pat.
That would be exciting. As of this point, either team could take the lead with a decisive score. We have yet to see a long, sustained drive capped by a score.
Do you get credit to the bonus round ends? Like, even if you don't do the bonus rounds?
What NFL teams have won the most Super Bowls?
Gonna bet. I didn't even select anything.
The offense will need a pretty quick response to get... Well, it looks like they will elect to punt instead of answering the question. What is the official licensed company which manufactures the NFL football?
That was easy.
What is this official signaling?
Oh, lost it down. I wasn't sure it was the other one. Damn.
Electrifying the NFL, what back became the first man to rush for over 2,000 yards in 1973?
O.J. Simpson. I didn't even see that name there.
The Pittsburgh Steelers play their home games in what city? What NFL great owns and drives his team's 34
Jesus.
Trans Am car? Where did the Tampa Bay Bucks play their last home games prior to Tampa Stadium?
Oh, where? Oh. Thinking that might have been a guess was weird enough.
He has served as play-by-play and color analyst on ABC's Monday Night Football the longest.
Hey, Wolf. How's
The
BMX?
Kansas City Chiefs have an ongoing rivalry with what team?
I think they're going for it, Pat.
Glad to see it. As a field goal kicker myself, there's nothing better than splitting the uprights.
You make any progress?
Who won Super Bowl 11?
Nice.
Field goal, Cowboys.
Are you going back to it soon? Favorite game?
During his career, what player scrambled looking for a home until he made it to the Hall of Fame in 1986? The New England Patriots play their home games at what stadium?
I believe it's Park. No, I don't know. I don't know.
What NFL player was so mad after losing he sawed his car in half?
Sawed his car in half. Heck, just I knew it couldn't be that. I don't know. I don't know who it could have been.
Will we see the kicking unit on?
Well, it looks like they will elect to punt instead of answering the question.
I had to. I didn't know who it was at all, so I had to. That sounds like a wrestling game, a name, right? Hacksaw
The
Jones.
Green Bay Packers play in what division? Who replaced Joe Walton in 1990 as the head coach of the New York Jets? It's the Cowboys over the Bengals.
And the Cowboys win.
And that wraps up another NFL Trivia Challenge.
What a hard-fought battle. It's just too bad that only one team can win.
There's always the possibility of a rematch. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. And that's it for me, Pat Summerall, and my partner, Tom Brookshire, and everyone here at the NFL's Football Trivia Challenge. So long.
Spinning, spinning, spinning.
That's it, Patrick. They're hitting the showers.
And I guess that's it for us as well. So long.
That's correct, Wolf. It's an NFL trivia game. Oh, I put it in the wrong thing. That's the wrong game. I put it in. I'll fix it in a minute. Alright guys, that's NFL Football Trivia Challenge for the Sega CD.